CPS parents, this is Megan from Achieve 3000. I want to show you a few features on your child's Achieve 3000 homepage that they might not know about yet. So one of them are our fiction stories. Most of the lessons that you'll find in Achieve 3000 are nonfiction articles on a huge range of topics. But we also have fiction stories that are available in episodes. They're like chapters. This one across the top here is a fiction story called Stage Fright. This shows episode 10. You can see it's episode 10 of 12. So that's like being chapter 10 of a 12 chapter book. A way to find other fiction stories like this can be to use the search bar. One way to find things on Achieve 3000 are to type in a keyword, but you actually don't even have to do that. You could leave it blank and just click search. Then I'm going to find fiction stories, I'm going to go to the categories and choose fiction. You can see there are a lot available here if your child's interested in fantasy, geography, but I'm going to choose fiction right now. I'm also still not going to type anything in, just click search. And because this is a 6th grade account I'm in, it pulls up 78 fiction episodes, fiction chapters. If your child's in high school, it will be a different number. There'll be high school stories. If your child's in elementary school, again, it will be a different number of episodes because there are stories designed just for elementary students. But for middle school students, you should see 78 episodes. I see the story Stage Fright here, starting at episode 1. We do recommend the fiction stories be read in order because just like a chapter book, you would start at the beginning. And I'm going to scroll down. If it looks locked, that just means these 2 chapters haven't been released quite yet. They should be in the next 2 weeks. And here's another story, After Sundown. So I see right here, episode 9. So if I want to have my child read that, I'm going to go to episode 1. We also have Strike Zone. You can see all of the episodes here of that, starting at episode 1. There's Snowbound, Ben and Rudy, How to Lose 1,000 Followers. And so there are Jamie Wilson's Masterpiece. So there are a lot of fiction options here, which can be great. There are a lot of students who love fiction. Some prefer nonfiction, but either way, fiction stories can be a great way to engage with different types of reading. All of the fiction stories, every episode has an article, that's the chapter, and activity. I'm going to click into this one. The activity is the multiple choice questions. So we'll start with vocabulary. It can be, if your child wants to hear it, they can press play. And so after they read, they will answer the multiple choice questions about the fiction chapter. And then they can go on and read the next episode that comes in the story. They can read them all at once, but probably it would be best to spread them out. So I'm going to show you one more thing. So I'm going to go back to the home page, and that can be done by clicking on the Achieve 3000 Literacy sign. Takes me back to the home page. And I'm going to scroll down at the bottom, the collections. I'm going to show you this feature, which is favoriting articles. This might be something your child's familiar with from other websites or other apps. But to favorite an article, they just click this little heart and it will bring the article straight to their homepage. So when your child logs in and they scroll down, it will be right here at the front of their homepage so they can find all of the articles that they have favorited, they want to read later. So let's say that your child is interested in, let's do baseball. I'm going to type in baseball and 86 lessons pop up. If your child's not going to do 86 lessons all at once, that would be way too much. So let's say that they look and they find some articles they'd like to read. Maybe they want to read about Michael Jordan taking the field, going to baseball. Maybe they want to read about this one, technology used in baseball. They can favorite it and just scroll down and see all the different options. So maybe this one they'll favorite, but they're going to read this one today, Allies in the Infield. So they can go through, do this lesson today, and then when they go back to their homepage and log in the next time and they scroll down, all of these favorited articles will be right here. So they don't need to search for baseball every time and scroll through those 80 plus articles to find the one they wanted to read next. it's a great feature to be able to come back and find them very easily on the front of their homepage. So just a reminder, we do recommend about at least 2 articles a week for a total of about 8 to 10 articles in a month. With that, we see students achieve the most success in increasing their reading scores, and so that is our recommendation to complete. There is a tracker, a Thanksgiving turkey tracker this month. So as your child, after they complete a lesson, they can color in one of the turkey feathers for a total of 10 for the month. So this can be kept in a safe place by your child's computer, Chromebook, so they can color in a feather every time they do an article to encourage them to complete 10 in the month of November. So I hope you have a great month.